Hello guys, welcome to the latest episode of Trainsim Spotting, and yes, welcome back to Trainsim Spotting after ages of me not doing it. Today I'm at Newport on the South Wales main line, also using the South Wales coastal route for this particular video today. Today here at Newport you'll be seeing services within this era from Arriva Trains Wales, Great Western Railway and CrossCountry. There was going to be freight here, but due to the fact that I've been really behind on making this scenario and I just wanted to get out of the way so that I can move on to the next one and get back on track, there's no freight in this video, just to save me a little bit of time. However, from the next video onwards we shall be resuming as normal with freight and things, whatever's necessary. So, been here before, in real life, many times. The famous time as well when there was loads and loads of us and there was an announcement made often on relating to us specifically, saying to get away from the platform edge. God, I remember that day. What a nightmare it was, but it was good to hang around with friends, but it was a it was a nightmare when we were stood up here, this area up here. Anyway, so if you do check out any updates on posts, etc., do check out the Facebook group, and also do check out Discord server. You need to be 13 or over to be in there, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So without further ado, let's see what's on offer. Let's get started here at Virtual Newport. Enjoy. Okay, the first train to arrive is the 2052 Arriva Trains Wales service to Maesteg from Cheltenham Spa. This one is formed of 15208 in its blue livery. So doors probably won't open here anyway, but here it is anyway. Okay, departing out now is the 2052 service to Maesteg. Well, I think it's going anyway. There goes the 2052, I should say 20, it sounds really weird then. 2052, whatever, service to Maesteg. Next off of that one is Cardiff Central before it goes on towards Bridgend and eventually Maesteg, doing some local stops in between as well. So that one goes 15208. Okay, the partner now is a 2104 Great Western Railway service to Swansea from London Paddington. Again, I think at this station it just takes some time to leave, because I did it with the 150 when I went to Maesteg as well, so we'd hope it'll leave. Yep. The rear of it is David Austin Cartoonist, 43021. Calls now Cardiff Central, Bridgend, Port Talbot Parkway, Neath, and finally Swansea. Into the tunnel it goes. As you see, it's getting a bit darker here, which is quite nice. I'm liking a look at the evening theme that we've gone with on this one. Okay, the next train to arrive is the 2112 cross-country service to Cardiff Central from Nottingham, which is going to be 173.98. We'll see this one head out to Cardiff shortly. Okay, shortly about to depart will be 173.98 heading to Cardiff Central from Nottingham, but also about to arrive in is a 2115 Great Western Railway service to Westbury. So there goes 173.98 and to Cardiff Central only. This is to Westbury 152.34, and again we'll see that one head out shortly. Okay, the next train to arrive is going to be the 2104 Great Western Railway service to Swansea from London Paddington, which is going to be formed of a HST. In reverse formation on this one as well. And on the front is 43 094. There's this one, and we'll see it head out to Swansea very shortly. Okay, the partner now is a 2104 Great Western Railway service to Swansea from London Paddington. Again, I think at this station it just takes some time to leave, because I did it with the 150 when it went to Maesteg as well, so we'd hope it'll leave. Yep. The rear of it is David Austin Cartoonist, 43021. Calls now Cardiff Central, Bridgend, Port Talbot Parkway, Neath, and finally Swansea. into the tunnel it goes. As you see, it's getting a bit darker here, which is quite nice. I'm liking the look of the evening theme that we've gone with on this one. Okay, the next train to arrive is the 2112 cross-country service to Cardiff Central from Nottingham, which is going to be 173.98. We'll see this one head out to Cardiff shortly. Okay, shortly about to depart will be 173.98 heading to Cardiff Central from Nottingham, but also about to arrive in is a 2115 Great Western Railway service to Westbury. So there goes 173.98 and to Cardiff Central only. This is to Westbury 152.34, and again we'll see that one head out shortly. Just went at a red light here is 152.34, whilst arriving at the very same time as the 2117 Arriva Trains Wales service to Cardiff Central from Holyhead, which is 158.826. And 158.818. These two will head out shortly. The 150 has just made its way out over there. Okay, about to depart now. One 158.826 and 158.818. The 2117 Arriva Trains Wales service to Holyhead from to Cardiff Central from Holyhead. You can see it's getting darker and darker, which of course is very good because it adds to the nice theme of the video. Okay, about to arrive next is the 2121 cross-country service to Birmingham New Street from Cardiff Central. It's going to be 175.20. It's going to be a two-car 170 on this one. And this one will head out to Birmingham New Street shortly. I think next up this one will be Chepstow. So the final there is 175.20 with the 2121 cross-country service to Birmingham New Street. The next station, Chepstow, followed then by Lydney, Gloucester, Cheltenham Spa, University, and then Birmingham New Street. I don't think that one goes to Ashchurch. I don't think it calls there anyway. So There that one goes anyway. Okay, the next train to arrive is the 2126 Great Western Railway Service to Cardiff Central from Portsmouth Harbour, which is going to be formed of a 158. Also approaching behind me is the 2127 Arriva Trains Wales Service to Cheltenham Spa from Maesteg. Is 158956. And arriving is the Cheltenham service, which is 150227. We'll see these two head out shortly. Okay, about to depart now is the 2126 Great Western Railway Service to Cardiff Central from Portsmouth Harbour. And there goes 158956 into the darkness. And departing now should be shortly 150227. Heading over to Cheltenham Spa from Maesteg as well. So there they both go. Next off of that one is Seven Tunnel Junction, followed by Caldicot, Chepstow, Lydney, Gloucester and Cheltenham Spa. Okay, the next train to arrive is the 2132 Arriva Trains Wales Service to Chester from Cardiff Central. It's going to come in on platform 4 and it's a 175. It's 175005 on this one. This one we'll see go out shortly. Okay, about to depart now will be the 2132 Arriva Trains Wales Service to Chester from Cardiff Central. The next stop for that one would be Cwmbran. And as that one is going to Chester, next after that will be, so it should be Cwmbran, Pontypool and Newen, Abergavenny, Hereford, and then go down towards Leominster, Ludlow, Craven Arms, Church Stretton, Shrewsbury, and go via Wrexham to Chester. Okay, next train to arrive is the 2140 Great Western Railway service to London Paddington from Swansea. First class is on the right end this time, which is 43141. So there's this one. We'll see it head out to London Paddington very shortly. This one next call at Bristol Parkway when it leaves here at Newport. Right, departing now is the 2140 Great Western Railway service to London Paddington from Swansea. 43141 is the front of the nameplate. Cardiff panel signal box. It's actually blacked out over here because obviously it's a bit dark, but it is there. The rear is 43033, driver Brian Cooper, nameplate. Next stop for that one is Bristol Parkway, followed by Swindon, Reading and London Paddington. So that one goes. Okay, arriving now is the 2145 Great Western Railway service to Bristol Temple Meads from Cardiff Central. So we have 153361 and 15261. So we'll see this go out shortly. Okay, departing there is the 2145 Great Western Railway service to Bristol Temple Meads. Sorry, I went out a bit slowly there without even making a sound, so you can just about see the lights. This is how dark it is now. It's really getting there now, which is good. Then on goes to Bristol Temple Meads, calling now. That one will be 7 Tunnel Junction, Filton Abbey Wood, and Bristol Temple Meads. That one is a typical one you get from Portsmouth. So, yeah. So in theory, that 150 would have been on Portsmouth runs all day if that was allocated correctly, and the 153 would have joined it at Bristol because it can't go past St Denis. So, yeah. Okay, the next train to arrive is going to be the 2155 Arriva Trains Wales service to Carmarthen from Manchester Piccadilly. It's going in on platform 1. It's going to be 175. Look, Yeah, 108. 175, 108. This one will head out shortly to Carmarthen. Okay, shortly about to depart. It's the 21:55. Yes, a minute late. Arriva Trains Wales service to Carmarthen from Manchester Piccadilly. It's getting even darker. You might have to base it off sounds if it gets even more darker. Next stop for that one is Cardiff Central, and that will then call at Bridgend, Port Talbot Parkway typically, Neath, Swansea, Gowerton, Llanelli, Pembury and Berryport, Kidwelly, Ferryside, which are both request stops, and Carmarthen. But it might do Pontyclean, Clonharan, Pencoed as well. It could do any of those. Unlikely. But it could also do, I think it's more likely to do Pyle and Bagle and Briton Ferry and all those stops as well. So, yeah. Okay, arriving now to 2200, Great Western Railway service from Bristol Temple Meads to Cardiff Central, which is going to be formed of 153305. It's the Casper livery. And it is 150002 on the rear. So I'll see these go out shortly. Okay, about to depart now. Should be the 2200 service. So there goes 153305 and 150002, heading over to Cardiff Central. The next stop will be Cardiff Central, as always. There's nothing in between. Although there is obviously the proposed Cardiff Parkway, which could be made in the future. But yeah, and hello to my rail fan as well, which I've actually put down so this scenario would work. So you just had a shot of that as well, just to see where I was by accident. Okay, arriving now to 2205, cross-country service to Birmingham New Street. Sorry, camera went funny now. This should be the return of 17398. Which it is. This one will head out to Birmingham New Street very shortly. Right, the part out there is the 2205 cross-country service to Birmingham New Street from Cardiff Central. And that was 17398 returning. We've got a couple of returning units on this video as well, so that's the first of three. The others, I'll just tell you, will be 158956 and Casper and 150002. So they'll be on their way back later on in the video as well. Then that one goes to Birmingham New Street. I believe that one's next stop is actually Seven Tunnel Junction. I think I could be correct there. Might be wrong. Okay, approaching him now is a slightly delayed 2205 Great Western Railway service to Swansea from London Paddington. This one is 43146. So we'll see this one go out to Swansea shortly. So departing out now. It's going to be the 2205 service to Swansea. Running about 6 minutes late. The rear is 43088. And as you can see, we've pretty much reached pitch black. Well, near enough pitch black. You still see a bit of light, but it's very, very faint. Also arriving in is the 2212 Arriva Trains Wales service to Crewe from Cardiff Central. Move over to platform 4, I might be able to see in a better light. 175007. We'll see this one head out shortly to Crewe. So goes 175007 heading out to Crewe from Cardiff Central. Sorry, ignore me. That's Carmarthen's Crewe even. So that's from Carmarthen, that one. Going to Crewe. Ignore me. That's Cardiff Central to Crewe. Carmarthen's Crewe, that one. Also arriving in is a 2214 cross-country service from Nottingham to Cardiff Central. This one is 170397. This one will head out soon to Cardiff Central as well. So off goes there, a 2214 cross-country service to Cardiff Central only. Once that one gets to Cardiff Central, that one will be staying there overnight. That one doesn't come back. So, yeah. There it goes anyway. Okay, arriving now is the 2218 Great Western Railway service to Bristol Temple Meads from Cardiff Central. This will be 158956 returning. Okay, departing out now. There that one goes. So we've got a couple more trains now to see. Still a couple of interesting bits for you guys to see as well as they come in as well. So keep watching, so a little bit more. Okay, arriving now is the 2236 Great Western Railway service to Cardiff Central, which is 158953 in its blue livery. This one will head out shortly. Okay, shortly about to depart will be the 2236 Great Western Railway service to Cardiff Central. Or at least it should be anyway. It's running a couple minutes late anyway. There's a 2236 service to Cardiff Central heading out. Calling it Cardiff Central only, and like the other one, that one actually might come back and do a very late night Bristol service, but that's probably the very last one that will be running. So yeah. Okay, arriving now is the 2241 Great Western Railway service to Fishguard. Great Western Railway? Arriva Trains Wales service. Sorry, I'm on autopilot. Arriva Trains Wales service to Fishguard Harbour from Manchester Piccadilly, which is 175112. And this one will head out shortly. Okay, departing a couple minutes late. It's going to be the 2241 Arriva Trains Wales service to Fishguard Harbour. Can hardly see anything as it goes out. There you go. pretty much what you would normally get at night time anyway. Hardly anything leaves the platforms and gets out of the light. So that one goes next stop of Cardiff Central and onwards to Fishguard Harbour. It actually arrives into Fishguard at about 2 a.m. before then going back to Carmarthen and finishing the day at about 3 a.m. and only waits there for about an hour and a half, an hour and 45 minutes, and then does a very early morning trek back to Swansea. So yeah, it's a lot to do. Actually, no, a lot early morning trek back to either Fishguard or Milford Haven, something like that. I remember reading up on it. It's crazy, crazy diagram. Okay, so the final train to arrive is going to be the 22:54 Great Western Railway service to, to Bristol Temple Meads from Cardiff Central. Sorry, my voice sounds a bit weird. I just had a tickle in my throat. Should read a return of 150,002 and 153,305. This one will head out shortly. Okay, about to depart is the 22:54 service to Bristol Temple Meads from Cardiff Central. So there they go, heading over to Bristol Temple Meads. And as that one goes out, I'm going to finish the video from virtual Newport here. Thank you all for watching this video. If you have liked what you've seen, do like and subscribe, and do leave any comments because I will get back to them as when I can. And of course, any recommendations are welcome, so please leave those in the comments too. So, thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next train sim spotting video, which is from Manchester, Victoria. So, yeah, thank you very much for watching. Goodbye all.